So today, we're digging into the research you shared on the giant anteater. And this isn't just, a creature with a distinctive silhouette.
Not at all. It's a case of extreme, almost unbelievable specialized evolution.
Right. We're looking at a mammal that's designed to eat 30,000 insects
Yeah.
every single day. And yet, somehow, it does this on one of the tightest energy budgets in the animal kingdom.
It's a perfect biological paradox.
Mhm.
And what's so fascinating is how every single part of it, from its skeleton to how it walks, is just this precision tool built for one thing.
Okay, so let's start with those tools. The mouth is, well, it's just a tiny tube. It has absolutely zero teeth.
Zero. It's one of the few mammals with none at all. Why waste energy on teeth and jaw muscles when you have, the tongue?
Ah, yes, the famous tongue. It's nearly 2 feet long, right? 60 centimeters.
Yeah, but the truly wild part is the engineering. Our tongues anchor in our throats. The anteater's tongue, it goes all the way down and attaches to its sternum.
Wait, to its breastbone. A 2-foot tongue anchored deep inside its own rib cage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It gives it the leverage and the muscular support it needs for its incredibly fast motion.
And speaking of specialized tools, we have to talk about the claws. 4 inches of, well, destructive power.
They're designed for ripping open termite mounds that can be as hard as concrete. Seriously.
Which explains why they walk so strangely. That knuckle-walker posture. It looks so awkward.
It is. But they're making a trade-off. They have to solder those massive claws inward and walk on their knuckles to protect them.
To keep them sharp.
Exactly. If they walked on their paws like a bear, the tips would get dull on the ground. The tool would be useless. So they sacrifice speed for weapon maintenance.
All right, so they get to the nest. To hit that 30,000 insect quota, it's all about speed. You said the tongue moves up to 160 times a minute.
160 times a minute. It's like a biological machine gun. It can clear out a nest in under 60 seconds.
But with no teeth, how do they, process all those hard-shelled insects?
Ah, that's the next great adaptation. They can't chew, so they evolved a solution. The gizzard stomach.
Like a bird.
Just like a bird. Their stomach is incredibly muscular and tough, and they basically outsource the grinding job. They swallow sand and little pebbles.
Oh, wow. So the stomach muscles churn that grit around and it just crushes the insects for them.
Yep. They carry their own internal grinder. It's a brilliant physiological workaround.
But eating tiny insects, even that fast? It must be a really low-reward diet, calorically speaking.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Mm-hmm.
And that low energy intake dictates their entire lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
They have one of the lowest body temperatures of any land mammal, about 32.7 Celsius or 91 Fahrenheit.
And they sleep a ton.
Up to 15 hours a day. It's all about conserving every single calorie.
But despite being slow and low energy, they are secretly incredibly dangerous. This hug of death.
You do not want to be on the receiving end of that. When it's threatened by something like a jaguar, it stands up on its hind legs, using its tail as a sort of tripod for balance.
And then
it uses those powerful arms and those 4-inch claws. A single swipe can disembowel a predator. It can easily kill a human.
So they're quiet, stealthy masters of their environment, thanks to a sense of smell that's, 40 times stronger than ours?
At least. And that sense of smell leads to maybe its most intelligent behavior. What I call the conservationist hunter rule.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it finds a colony, rips it open, and feeds for only about a minute before leaving.
Wait, only a minute. Why not just destroy the whole nest and eat everything?
Because it's a resource management strategy. It never destroys the colony. By leaving it mostly intact, it ensures the ants or termites can rebuild.
So it can come back in a few weeks and harvest it again.
It's sustainable farming, really, driven by pure energy efficiency.
So to recap, we have a creature so specialized, it has a tongue attached to its sternum and a gizzard for a stomach, all because of a low-calorie diet.
It's the absolute definition of specialized survival. And for one last detail, when it does sleep for those 15 hours, it wraps that huge bushy tail around itself like a blanket.
A tail blanket. For warmth and camouflage.
Perfect camouflage.
Huh.
So it looks like a pile of dead leaves. But the idea I want to leave you with, a really provocative one, is about the piggyback babies.
Okay.
The baby anteater clings to its mother's back for up to a year, and it has a single black stripe down its back that aligns perfectly with the mother's stripe, making the baby almost invisible to predators. It's a walking optical illusion. So it makes you wonder, what other biological design out there relies on such a perfect, precise visual alignment for survival?